Playoff hockey is here, and I'm here with our resident NHL experts Jimmy Hascup and Kevin Allen to predict how it's all going to unfold. Let's start with our dark horse candidate to make a run. Last year it was the Preds making it all the way to the finals. Kevin, who do you think can make a run this year?
Well, I'm going to pick the Washington Capitals as my sleeper, my dark horse team. Usually they're a front runner and they're among the Stanley Cup favorites, but this year nobody's talking about them, and maybe that's exactly what they need, to fly a bit below the radar, not feel the pressure a little bit, because they're still a very good team and have, an excellent chance if they get on a run to win it all.
What about you, Jimmy?
I have the Boston Bruins. You look at the East, the Lightning have been the team to beat all year. They make additions at the trade deadline. You look at the West, the Predators made it to the Cup final last year and they're favorites this year. And you have Vegas there, who have been the darlings of the entire season. So I think the Bruins, who have 112 points this year, they have an easy path in the East. I think they can make a deep run in the playoffs.
Let's talk Conn Smythe Award, playoff MVP. Who do you have winning that one?
Well, I mean, for me, if you're going to pick an MVP, it has to go to the team who wins. I'm going to go with Victor Arvidsson on the Predators. He's always involved in the action. He gets a lot of shots. He plays around the net, so he's going to be around all the chances. And I think the Predators, if they're going to win, they're going to rely on him to score, and I think he's a big-time favorite for me.
I'm going with PK Subban as my Conn Smythe favorite, and if there ever was the perfect fit for a player in the team, it's PK Subban with the Nashville Predators. First of all, they run an dynamic offensive system which suits his game. Plus, he's an entertainer, and Nashville, of course, is Music City, and he just fits well there, and all that he does on and off the ice is perfect. But I just think he's going to be a dominant player in this postseason.
The number one thing that fans want to know is, who do you have hoisting the Stanley Cup trophy? Of course, it's got to be all Preds all the time. I
think the Predators are the team I have to go with. I ask myself where their weakness is. They have depth down the middle. They have scoring wingers. They have the best defense in the game. Pekka Rinne has played really well this year, and they made it far last year and have great coaching now. So I feel like this is the year they make the next step.
I'm going with Nashville as well. I think they learned a lot last season and going all the way to the Stanley Cup final, and this team is even better than that team that reached the final. Jimmy mentioned all of their attributes, and add in the fact that they have a very experienced coach, Peter Laviolette, who's taken 3 different teams to the Stanley Cup final. They have it all. They're ready to go, and I think what they learned last year will be what will put them over the top this season.
Thanks, guys. Should be an exciting next few months on the ice. And in the meantime, stick with Sports Pulse, your heartbeat to what's trending in sports.